What if a single DNA edit could cure a lifelong diseases?
This is no longer a science fiction. Thanks to advances in genetic engineering and gene therapy, we now have tools that can not only treat but even cure conditions once thought impossible. And in this presentation, I will explain the science, explore real-world applications, show the recent case studies, and discuss the ethical issue to come with editing life itself.
So now, what is genetic engineering and gene therapy?
Genetic engineering is the direct manipulations of DNA to change an organism's trait. Gene therapy is the medical applications of this idea using genes to treat or prevent. And on the left, we see DNA being edited with molecular scissors, while on the right, a doctor applies this technology to help a patient. Together, these approaches represent the bridge between science and medicine.
The key tool driving this revolution is CRISPR and Cas9, often called molecular scissors, which can cut DNA at precise locations. Viral vectors are also used, harmless viruses that deliver healthy genes to the cells. There are two main types of therapy: somatic, which affects only the patients, and germline, which changes reproductive cells and is passed to future generations.
Somatic therapy is widely accepted, but germline therapy raises major ethical issues. So now we are going to see how the CRISPR works in 4 steps. Step 1. The guide RNA finds the target the DNA sequence. Step 2. The Cas9 enzyme cuts the DNA at that point. Step 3. The cell's natural repair process is triggered. And lastly, scientists insert or correct the gene to restoring a normal function. Now we're gonna see a real world applications.
In this slide, we can see 4 pictures, which is blood cell diseases, blindness, cancer, and cystic fibrosis. These are already saving
Sickle
lives.
cell disease, this therapy approved in 2023 allowed over 85% of patients to stop blood transfusions. In inherited blindness, Laxana restores partial vision by hiding a missing gene. For cancer, CAR T therapy reprograms immune cells to attack tumors, achieving remissions in many patients. And in cystic fibrosis, gene editing is being tested to fix the faulty SFTR gene. The results are very promising. Sickle cell diseases is caused by a mutation in the beta-globin gene producing deformed red blood cell. Cast the first time FDA approved this treatment edits the patient's own stem cells to restore healthy blood productions. In clinical trials, more than 85% of patients become transfusion independent, a dramatic improvement. Another breakthrough is CAR T therapy. Doctors take patients' T cells, modify them to recognize cancer and return them into the body. In leukemia, this has resulted in long-term rates of 70 to 80%. Here you can see engineered T cells attack and destroy cancer cells. Oh my god, what is that? Not all users of this technology are responsible. In 2018, a Chinese scientist announced the birth of CRISPR-edited babies engineered to resist HIV. This experiment was carried out in secret without global approval and caused outrage worldwide. it highlighted the dangers of germline editing, changes that are permanent and heritable. So, should we edit humanity? On one side, there is hope, curing genetic diseases and transforming medicine. But on the other side, there are serious risks. Luxtena, for example, costs over $400,000 per eye, raising concerns about inequality. These are safety issues like unintended mutations and ethical dilemmas about designer babies and concern from future generations. We must balance innovations and responsibility. Despite the challenges, progress is accelerating. As of 2024, there are more than 500 active gene therapy trials worldwide, from the United States and Europe to China and Japan. This shows that the field is growing rapidly and more breakthroughs are likely in the near future. To conclude, genetic engineering and gene therapy are revolutionizing medicine. They bring hope for diseases like sickle cell anemia, blindness and cancer, but they also raise questions of fairness, safety and morality. The future of medicine may indeed be written in our DNA, but how we choose to edit it will define us as humanity.